You know what? I think this lockdown has had, obviously it's had its negatives, but it's definitely had its positives. I'm seeing a lot more people learning a new skill. I'm seeing a lot more people invest in themselves. I'm seeing probably more people on the fitness game as well. So I always take a positive from negative situations, mate. And for myself, I've learned a lot of stuff. Do you know what I mean? I've started. I've downloaded a few apps. I've started learning Turkish. I already know a little bit, but obviously I've started learning a lot more. I've designed a couple of courses and stuff like that. So I've had my positives, and I've saw like a lot of other people have had their positives too. I didn't mention it yesterday. So further on to yesterday's topic, when I was explaining how I save money and not living beyond your means and cutting down your expenses, that way you've got more money to make money. Now, if it wasn't for me obviously having a baby, I'd probably still be living in my grand's house. Even with the money I'm making, I'd probably still be living in my grand's house. Or if I was to have moved out, it wouldn't have been that long ago. Do you know what I mean? Because I had a roof over my head. I was happy at my grand's, and I could have saved a lot more money. I could have had more money to make more money by living at my grand's, because when you move out, it's so expensive. Whereas I had everything, and it just would have propelled me to go further on. So I would have definitely had more money now if I would have stayed at my grand's, because of being able to have more money to play with. And let's say I was living at my grand's house. How many people would then say I'm broke because I'm living at my grand's house? Or how many people say, oh, that guy over there, he's broke, he's still living at his mum's house or his dad's house? I don't think living at your mum's house or living at your grand's house or whatever, I don't think that don't mean you're broke. If anything, it means you're smart, you're saving money, and that money you're saving you can use to make more money. Do you know what I mean? And it works, it kind of works like a compound calculator, because that money you save, it's like a snowball effect, isn't it? Because you can use that money to make more money, then that money to make more money. So the more you're saving, the more you make. So the only reason I live on my own in my own house really is because I have a baby and I need the space. But if it was just myself, I'd happily live with like my gran or my mum or something like that, because I'd be saving and making a lot more just by doing that. But obviously I need my own space. So yeah, don't think that you need to move out your mum's or move out your grand's or wherever you're living. You need to move out just so your friends so it looks to your friends like you're making more money because you've got your own place. It doesn't mean anything. There's nothing wrong with living at your grand's or living at your mum's. Save your money, make your money, and when you're really, really, really comfortable, go buy your own house. Like a lot of people, they move out and they rent. Why not just save up, buy a house? Do you know what I mean? There's lots of opinions and lots of routes you can go down, but all I'm trying to say is there's nothing wrong with living at your mum's house or living at your grand's house. So don't let society think that you're broke because you're doing that. There's nothing wrong with that. You could be living at your mum's house and making £40,000 a month. Is there a limit on how much you make? It means you've got to move out. Do you know what I mean? So for example, for those that are living at the mum's now, living at the grand's, and they're comfortable, everything's running smooth, but you just been thinking about getting your own place, a rental. In 2 years, the money that you'd spend on that rental, you could get yourself mortgage on a buy-to-let and then make it an income. And then another 2 years, you get another buy-to-let, kind of like that, and then you've got an income. And then you can maybe get another one, and another one, and another one. And then when you're really comfortable, you can move out then. There's nothing wrong with being at your mum's house or your grand's house. That's the way I look at it anyway. But I think society makes out like it's a bad thing. And if you're still living at your mum's, you're broke, or your grand's. I see so many people getting called because they live at the mum's or live at the grand's. And I just think it's stupid. I don't think there's anything wrong with it at all. Save your money.